Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Emily who had a boundless sense of curiosity and a big imagination. Emily loved exploring the world around her, but her favorite place to wander was the magical forest behind her house. She was convinced that this forest held secrets just waiting to be discovered. One sunny afternoon, Emily set out on a grand adventure. She packed her favorite backpack with snacks, a water bottle, a little notebook, and a pencil. As she walked deeper into the forest, she noticed something sparkling on the ground. Kneeling down, she realized it was a tiny golden key. Who would leave such a small, beautiful key here, she wondered, holding it up to the sunlight. She was excited. This was no ordinary find. Emily knew she had to find what the key unlocked. She kept walking until she reached a small, hidden clearing. In the center of the clearing was an old, overgrown tree with a hollow in its trunk. Inside, she spotted a tiny door with a golden lock, just the size of her key. With a quick, curious turn of the key, the door creaked open, and Emily peeked inside. To her amazement, she saw a swirling, shimmering light, like stars dancing in the night sky. She took a deep breath, gathered her courage, and stepped through. On the other side, Emily found herself in a land like no other. The sky was painted in colors she'd never seen, with floating islands and creatures that glowed like fireflies. She was greeted by a kind-hearted fox who offered to be her guide. "Welcome, Emily," the fox said in a voice soft as a breeze. "Not many humans find their way here. You must be very brave and clever." Emily and the fox spent the day exploring this enchanting world, meeting creatures who spoke in rhymes and learning secrets about the stars. But as the sun began to set in this magical place, the fox gently reminded her it was time to return. Reluctantly, Emily walked back to the tiny door, waved goodbye to her new friend, and stepped through. She was back in her forest, with only the golden key as a reminder of her adventure. From that day on, Emily would often visit the magical forest, hoping to find more wonders hidden within. And every time she returned, she felt braver, wiser, and more curious than before. After her first magical journey, Emily couldn't stop thinking about the world beyond the golden key's door. She tucked the tiny key safely into her pocket, carrying it with her wherever she went, hoping it might one day unlock another adventure. Days passed, and one misty morning, Emily woke up to see a shimmering light outside her window. The light seemed to beckon her toward the forest. Quickly gathering her backpack, she ran into the woods, her heart racing with excitement. As she ventured deeper into the forest, she noticed something extraordinary, a trail of glowing mushrooms, casting a soft blue glow along the path. Emily followed them until she reached a different tree, one even older and larger than the first. This tree also had a small, golden keyhole. With hands trembling in excitement, Emily slipped the tiny golden key into the lock. The door opened, revealing a staircase made of stardust, spiraling down into the earth. She took a deep breath, feeling both excited and nervous, and carefully stepped down. At the bottom of the staircase, Emily found herself in an underground kingdom with sparkling crystal walls, glowing plants, and creatures she had only ever seen in fairy tales. She saw tiny winged fairies flitting from flower to flower, their laughter like the soft chime of bells, and gentle creatures with fur that sparkled like gems. One of the fairies, a wise and friendly one named Lyra, noticed Emily and flew over to greet her. "Welcome to the Crystal Kingdom, Emily. It's been a long time since a human has visited us." The fairies invited her to a grand feast, where the food sparkled like stardust and tasted sweeter than anything she had ever known. They showed her their beautiful world, with rivers that flowed like liquid silver and fields of flowers that glowed in every color of the rainbow. While exploring, Lyra shared the legend of the Crystal Kingdom. According to the fairies, a brave visitor would one day find a hidden treasure that could bring great kindness and happiness to the world above. Emily's heart beat with excitement as she thought of the possibility that she could be the one to find it. After a long search through crystal caves and hidden valleys, Emily stumbled upon a hidden chamber filled with golden light. In the center of the room was a small, radiant stone that pulsed with warmth and kindness. The fairies gasped in delight when they saw her find the stone. "This is the Heartstone," Lyra said softly, her tiny face glowing with pride. "It's a treasure of pure kindness. Whoever carries it can bring peace and joy to their world." Emily held the Heartstone gently, feeling its warmth fill her with joy and courage. She thanked the fairies and promised to use the stone's magic to spread kindness and happiness. With a fond farewell, Emily climbed the stardust staircase back to the forest above. From that day on, she used the Heartstone to bring joy to those around her, sharing smiles, laughter, and kindness wherever she went. And though she visited the magical realms many times after, Emily knew that her greatest adventure would always be in the way she shared her heart with the world. Emily's adventures didn't end with the Heartstone. Each visit to the forest seemed to reveal new secrets and wonders. She'd often find herself standing in that familiar clearing, holding the golden key and wondering what world it would unlock next. One crisp autumn evening, Emily returned to the clearing and found a different doorway hidden among the fallen leaves. The door was small and weathered, with swirling patterns that seemed to shift in the light. She knelt down and carefully turned the key, the lock clicking open softly. On the other side, Emily found herself in a misty realm, filled with tall, twisting trees whose branches sparkled like silver in the moonlight. She felt a chill in the air and noticed that each step she took left a faint glow on the ground, as though her very footsteps were lighting her way. As she wandered through this enchanted forest, she heard a gentle humming sound, like a song carried on the wind. She followed it until she reached a shimmering lake, its surface as still as glass, reflecting the stars above. Sitting by the edge of the lake was a mysterious figure, cloaked in midnight blue, with eyes that glowed like stars. The figure turned to Emily, a warm smile on their face. "Welcome, Emily. I am the Keeper of Dreams," they said softly. "Few have the courage to visit the Lake of Dreams." Emily felt a calmness settle over her as she listened. The Keeper told her that this lake was special. It held the dreams of everyone in the world. Every hope, every wish, every story, yet untold, rippled beneath its surface. The Keeper explained that she had the rare opportunity to walk among the dreams, to visit them and learn from them. With a wave of their hand, the Keeper created a small boat made of shimmering mist, inviting Emily to step in. As she floated across the lake, she began to see shapes form in the water below, scenes from dreams both strange and beautiful. She saw children flying through the skies, lands where animals talked, and cities made entirely of light. She marveled at each dream, each one like a story waiting to be told. As Emily drifted, one particular vision caught her attention. She saw a world struggling, where sadness hung heavy, and people seemed to have forgotten their dreams. The sight made her heart ache. She knew this was a dream that needed help, a reminder of hope. The Keeper watched her with understanding. "Not all dreams are joyful, Emily," they said gently. "But every dream, even the hard ones, holds the seed of something beautiful." Emily closed her eyes, focusing on the Heartstone that still hung around her neck. She sent out a silent wish of kindness, imagining a light spreading across that sorrowful world, filling it with hope and courage. When she opened her eyes, she saw the mist lift from that dream, revealing smiling faces and brightened skies. The Keeper nodded in approval. "You have a rare gift, Emily. Never underestimate the power of even a small kindness." After that, Emily drifted back to the shore, where the keeper thanked her and presented her with a small, silvery pendant shaped like a crescent moon. "This is the dream charm," they said, placing it around her neck. "It will allow you to carry the strength of dreams with you, reminding you of their power even when you're far away." Emily thanked the keeper and stepped back through the door into her own world, feeling a newfound sense of purpose.